What's up, everybody? It's Toozey here, and welcome back to another top 10. Today, I'm counting down my top 10 Fast and Furious movies. Though this will only be the mainline films, so the spin off Hobbs and Shaw is not part of this countdown. Also, I'll put in a spoiler alert because there might be spoilers for, well, every Fast and Furious film, including Fast 10. So, let's crack on. Let's get started at number 10 with Fate of the Furious. So, this was the eighth film in the franchise, and honestly, it wasn't great at all. There was cool scenes, yeah, like the airplane bit with Jason Statham and that, but the story was just crap. I didn't like the fact that Dom turned on his family, and I get it. He was being bribed because Cypher, is it? I can't remember her name. Charlize Theron had his son, and yeah, all right, I get it. He was bribed, but he wouldn't. He's not that sort of person. That film absolutely got that wrong. Oh well. At number 9, we have Fast 9. Well, sorry, F9. Don't get me wrong, the lazily titled F9 had a good story, but it's a big but. Space. Driving a car in space. It's just too far, really, to be honest with you. Apart from some, incredibly overdramatic scenes, Roman being practically invincible. The story was quite good. I liked the long lost brother storyline, and it plays well into it because it explained why Dom went to prison. Because obviously in the first film it says, "Oh, Dom has a record for hitting someone with a socket wrench or whatnot," and it obviously explains why in this film, which I thought was pretty good, and it just linked up nicely. But yeah, the rest of it was just absolute trash. Number 8 now, Tokyo Drift. Honestly, I'm not sure what it is. I just really dislike this film. I mean, it's still better than the previous two entries though. But I'm sorry, I just don't like it. At number 7, Fast and Furious 6. I've not got much to say about this entry apart from I enjoy it. And it leads on to the next entry, really. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say. I like the fact that they brought back Letty with amnesia. Yeah. Furious 7 is at number 6, though. So everyone loves a tale of revenge, don't they? I mean, I certainly do. All roads led to this. This entry answers a few questions from the past films, and well, also says goodbye to Paul Walker's Brian O'Connor, which, yeah, was quite upsetting, to be honest. But you can't help what happens, I suppose. In at number 5, we have Too Fast, Too Furious. This is quite a fun entry of the series, I think. But it missed the feeling of the other films, as the only returning character, well, the only returning cast was Paul Walker as Brian and Thom Barry as Agent Bilkins. So, but it was the first time we got to see Roman and see these two characters bond as they used to know each other. Yeah, I find it quite fun. It's good film. At number 4, Fast X. Now, actually, this was a surprisingly good film. The only reason I think it was good though was because of Jason Momoa's Dante. He he honestly is the best villain they've ever had. He never takes himself seriously throughout any of the film. He's just completely unhinged. And honestly, that film, what a great cliffhanger, or cliffhangers, I suppose, because there's technically 2. Although I suppose technically there could have been 3 or 4, because you don't know where Jason Statham's character went. You don't know what happened to everyone in the plane. What's happening with Vin and his son, with Dom and that. And yeah. And oh yeah. And Letty and Thingy at the end. So there's about 4 cliffhangers, kind of. But yeah, it's brilliant film. Brilliant. Though again, there is some over-the-top action in it. But I don't think you can help that in the Fast films now, because they each one has to try and outdo the predecessor, really. Anyway, moving on. Entering our top 3 now, and at number 3, we have The Fast and the Furious, the first film in the franchise. Now, it was difficult placing it here, but hey ho! It's an incredible film, and it's the one that started a massive saga. At number 2, Fast and Furious. Honestly, these titles are a bit thingy. So, the first film, The Fast and the Furious, and the fourth film, Fast and Furious. Some of these titles are quite lazy, honestly. But yeah, Fast and Furious is at number 2, and it kind of like brings the franchise back to normality. If so, it has all the main characters come back. So like Dom and Brian, and it doesn't have Letty, does it? No, because that's the whole point of the story. Mia. But yeah, so it brings back like the original main cast, and obviously they're all trying to find out what happened to Letty, and yeah, who killed her, which we now know obviously they didn't kill her thanks to Fast and Furious 6. Actually, technically it's Fast and Furious 5. Yeah. But Fast and Furious is just an incredible film. I mean, the ending, I love the ending where they all form together to like break Dom out, and yeah, it's cool. It's great. And finally, at number 1, Fast 5. I honestly, I don't think I need to say much about it. Really, it's their peak film. None have managed to come close to this one yet, and I'm pretty sure that none of them ever will. The franchise is just too far-fetched now, and they've just got to go bigger and better, which sucks. But, yep, that's all I gotta say, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching this, if you did watch. I hope you agree with my top 10, and let me know what you think. Until next time, goodbye.